What's up, trainers? It's your boy ADRIZZY back again with another tabletop match. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Today we have George and JJ, both members from our league. JJ had asked me to be on a tabletop match last week, so I promised him I would feature him. He is playing Volcanion on the right, and George is playing Metagross, I believe. He is a max ready player, so his deck should definitely be easy on the eyes. I believe George is going to go first. From what I just heard, JJ called heads and it landed tails. I would think George wants to go first, especially in this matchup. It looks like it's going to be an auto loss, but who knows? I don't know the outcome of this match yet. George did get a mulligan, however, so let's see if we can get a basic on his second shuffle and draw 7. I believe I just saw a Tapu Lele Rainbow Rare. If my eyes do not deceive me, that is a Rainbow Rare Lele. He probably does not want to see that. I mean, I do see an Ultra Ball, a Field Blower, Sycamore, so he can get out of that hand, but you never really want to start with Lele. You want to start with Alolan Vulpix in this Metagross list to get you 2 Pokemon with Beacon, and it does not cost you an energy. So both players are going to set out the prizes, and they are already doing a lot better than me, simply because I always forget my prizes. Let's get this show on the road. Shake hands. And we have a Salandit versus a Tapu Lele. So right away, JJ plays down the baby Volcanion, attaches a choice band onto Salandit. Hope I say that right. Ooh, okay. Professor's letter, searching for 2 fire energies. Oh, he wants to bring out the bling. He didn't want to grab the basic non-hollow that was at the bottom of his deck. That's cool. So there's one attachment. Using Salandit, he cannot attack since he went first. I do see an N in his hand, and he has a Brooklet Hill. Oh, and he passes. Okay. So George is up next. He did draw a Stadium off of that top deck. Just thinking, yeah, George's gonna be thinking a lot simply because he is going up against his weakness, doing 2 times to those Metagross. So Field Blower right away. Okay, so he Field Blowered the Choice Band. And right now, even if he can manage to get a DCE, which I doubt he runs DCEs in this deck because you just want basics because of Metagross's ability, which allows you to place 1 metal or basic sidekick energy from your discard onto your active Pokemon. So right now he would need 3 energies on Lele to even knock out this Salandit. So let's see, we saw the Ultra Ball discarding that Psychic Energy and that Max Potion. I almost said Rainbow Rare Max Potion, but it's a Max Potion Secret Rare. He's searching for, I saw him put the Metang. He's just going through his deck, doing a quick deck check. See this, I like this move, placing the Psychic Energy in the discard because he can always get it back. That's one good thing about Metagross GX, is that with energies you can be a little more careless with them simply because you can get them back if abilities are still on. I don't think JJ has any cards that'll shut off abilities simply because his Volcanions run on energies as well, on abilities, excuse me. Alolan Vulpix comes into play. So right now, maybe he's hoping to retreat this Lele and then use Beacon for the cost energy of 0. Grab 2 Pokemon and hope he doesn't get end. It's not looking like a good start for George. We see him shuffle. I do see that Stadium. Does he want to play it before he Sycamores? Yep, he sure does. Sycamore and another Max Potion. Those Max Potions are actually crucial because Metagross is such a tanky GX that you can Max Potion and clear everything off, including energies. But like I said, you can always bring them back. That's the beauty of Metagross. So we see a hand. I see an energy, some rare candy. George is just thinking. I do see that Guzma, but he already used Sycamore, so he cannot switch. He's grabbed an Ultra Ball, I believe. That's an Ultra Ball at the top of his deck. Just doing some damage. He's counting to see what exactly he needs to do. Ultra Ball, discarding. Okay, Metal Energy, and ooh, another Max Potion. Is that what it's? Nope. A Guzma. Okay, he's grabbing the Guzma, discarding a Guzma. Sorry. He's gonna grab, I'm guessing, a Beldum to get these Metagrosses rolling. He does have that rare candy to be able to evolve into Metagross GX right away. Rare candy, for those of you that don't know, allows you to evolve from your basic, skip the stage 1, and evolve into your stage 2 right away. Although the evolution rule still applies. So since he just placed down that Beldum, he cannot evolve that turn. We see, okay, so a Metal Energy attached to Lele to retreat, and then he's going to use Beacon, grabbing 2 Pokemon from his deck. So we see that Rainbow Rare Metagross. Wow, that's a beautiful card. And another Beldum. Okay, I like this play. So JJ evolves right away, attaches a second energy. So now Salazzle GX can use any of its attacks. The first one, Diabolical Claws, is actually really neat. It does 50 times the amount of prizes you've taken. Right now, it wouldn't do any damage because JJ hasn't taken any prizes. The second one does 110 as base damage, so it's knocking out just about anything that isn't a Metagross, unless you have a Choice Band hitting it for weakness. It won't knock out the Lele, obviously, but he does get, if he can get a Steam Up or a 2, he's in good shape. So here we see him knock it out. George is actually debating what exactly he wants to promote. He can't promote the Beldum if he's not going to get a Metagross out. So we see him draw into a Choice Band, plays down the Beldum that he grabbed with the Beacon, and then Rare Candy. Okay, so Metagross is out already. He can start attaching energies onto Lele from hand, and then one more with the ability. Although George does have Ultra of the Sun out. Sun. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Let me know in the comments. He does have that out, giving his Metagross no weakness. That actually might be a great way to defend against this fire weakness. So we do see him play N. He's just trying to get a fresh hand. Both players are going to draw 6. Actually, nope. I'm counting wrong once again. JJ is going to draw 5 since he knocked out that Lowland Vulpix. So George, I see another Metagross. I see 2 Metal Energies. A Professor's Letter. Was that a Metang on the end? I'm not sure. We're just going to see. Yep, it is a Metang. He cannot evolve though since he just played it this turn. He just played the Beldum, I should say. So here, I don't think he can. I mean, he can attack if he attaches from energy and then uses the ability, which I believe he's going to do. Attaching another Metal Energy onto his active Pokemon. So now he is hitting for 2, 4, 6, 8 against this Salazzle GX. Now JJ can come around and either attack for 50, which I don't think he wants to do. He does have that 110 base damage attack, but if he can find another Volcanion EX and steam up twice, he can definitely knock out this Lele and then just start taking everything by storm. Let's see, he draws for card. Makes, yep, he finds 2 more Volcanions. Okay, so if he can find some energy, it's not looking good for George. Although, okay, Sycamore, yep. I forgot that the Ultra of the Sun. I forgot that the Stadium was out. That's giving George no weakness, so Metagross might still have a chance. So we see energy attached from hand. Wants to power it up. We see a Float Stone, okay. And let's see. So yeah, Professor's Letter. So he's grabbing more energies. Okay. Probably looking to steam up. He only finds 1. Okay. Maybe he only needed 1. He doesn't want to start discarding all of them. You see a Float Stone to the second Salandit on the bench. He does have 2 energies. He's going to attack. Or maybe he's just debating whether or not to steam up right now. He does attack for 110. He did not steam up. Maybe saving those energies for later. George, I think, drew into another Professor's Letter. Okay, we see the Rare Candy, another Metagross. And he does a Professor's Letter. Okay. So he's going to find 2 more energies, I believe. 1 metal. Okay, 2 metals. Here, George needs to find a way to... Okay, so he can attach from hand. And he would be doing 100 damage, but he needs 20 more. So he can... I believe he has another energy in the discard. He can use Metagross's ability and knock out this Salazzle GX with Tapu Lele attaching for energies. Let's see what he's going to do. He's debating. Okay, so we do see the metal. Oh no, George, you're playing with my feelings, bro. Come on. Okay, he has about 3 energies in his discard, so I miscounted. So he's going to 2, 4, 6, 8. He's just doing the numbers, knowing it won't knock it out. He needs 120 to knock it out. That would be 2 energy attachments to Lele. So he chooses not to. Attaches to Metagross. Actually, he might just attack with Metagross. Oh, I see what he did there. So he uses the ability and attaches with ability onto Lele for the knockout, and chose to attach by hand onto the Metagross. That was a good play. I did not see that coming. So JJ promotes the Volcanion EX with the 1 energy. He's going to attach another energy onto Volcanion EX. Let's see. I see an Ultra Ball, a Starmie. I'm just all over right now. And I believe I couldn't see what that other card was that he discarded. He's just searching his deck. His deck is really low. Grabs a Turtonator. Okay, so Turtonator can actually do some damage if JJ can find a way to put energies on this Turtonator. I do see him with that Sycamore in his hand. He actually made a pretty pro play. Although his deck is running low. So here's the question. Does he Sycamore for 7 and almost get the chance to deck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? He only grabbed 6. 3. I think he miscounted, which is fine. Both players didn't. He should have grabbed a 7th. I don't think JJ would cheat, guys, so please don't put that in the comments. So he attaches a choice band and he passes. Yeah, he can't attack since Volcanion's energy cost is 3. George has a decent sized hand, so he can just start attaching energies onto this Lele if he wants. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's doing 12 right now, so it won't knock it out. Actually, I think the play would be to retreat, although it has so much energies. I mean, if he can max potion, he removes all energies from Lele, and he removes a liable knockout for JJ. All JJ needs to do is attach an energy and get rid of that stadium, and he is doing damage. So George here is debating what the play is. He does have that metal energy in his hand. He knows it's not going to be a knockout against this tanky Volcanion GX. He does need 2 energy attachments aside from the one from hand in order to knock this Volcanion out. So he's going to Guzma. I see Guzma at the top of his hand. He's just debating, you know, what the next move is. He's doing the damage calculations. Gosh, I'm nervous just looking at this. I mean, because if he messes up and JJ has what he needs in his hand, he can take out the Metagross, and then he's in a pretty bad position. So he Ultra Balls a Metal Energy and a Guzma. Okay, so he's Ultra Balling. Let's see what he's gonna grab. On Lele maybe? Or maybe, you know, he's just checking his yep, okay, a Beldum. He grabs a Beldum, so he wants a 3rd Metagross out. Maybe he is looking to max potion, remove all energy, and then just attach him to a Metagross that he needs and start attacking that way. That bench Metagross with the choice band, if it attacks, it will knock out that Volcanion. So George needs to find a way to be able. Okay, so he ends. George needs to find a way to be able to bring up that Metagross, attach energy to it with the ability, and knock out this Volcanion, because Volcanion is the only one with energies right now. I see a Staryu in JJ's hand, a Professor's Letter that he can also use, but his bench is full right now. So George drawing. I see a Bridget, a Rare Candy. Did he get that Metagross? He can't play it obviously because this turn he just found the Beldum and he put it into play. I think I do see it. Okay, a Rare Candy. I see Bridget. Yeah, I'm not sure what he has, so we're just waiting to see what exactly he wants to do here. He won't knock it out. If JJ finds an energy, he is knocking out the Lele. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Sorry guys, I just had to do math once more. He might retreat actually. So he's retreating for the cost of 1, leaving 3 energies onto Lele. That's never good. You want the energies in the discard and just start switching between Metagrosses. Okay, so I see 1, 2. Oh, so he can get that. Oh wow, so he does have enough energies to use the ability and knock out this Volcanion EX with 180 because of the choice band. Wow, that was a really good play. He is going to knock out this Volcanion EX, although Giga Hammer says that you cannot use Giga Hammer next turn. So George here wants to retreat into a maybe brand new Metagross and start using the ability to attach. So all we see JJ is draw and pass. Unfortunately, we see the Rare Candy and a 3rd Metagross come down on George's side. This is not looking good for JJ. He has 5 prizes left. George only has 2. If he can find a way to knock out this Turtonator, it'll be game. So he's just thinking. He checked his discard. I didn't get a chance to see what he had. He might not have energy, but if he retreats for the cost of 3, he can bring up a second Metagross or a brand new Metagross with no energy, and then hit for 150. That won't be knocking out any Turtonators, but he can find another Choice Band. He's in pretty good shape. So we're gonna see him make some space. Maybe something's coming down. Okay, so Bridget. He plays Bridget. He's gonna grab 3 basic Pokemon and put him onto his bench. He grabs a Alolan Vulpix. That's interesting. I wonder if he's gonna try and grab more Pokemon. I don't think he has enough. Maybe he used that as a way to check through his deck, see exactly what it is that he has left in there. Checking to see if he has a Choice Band maybe. I do see a Rescue Stretcher, a Metang, and a Metal Energy. So he can definitely get an attack going with a second Metagross. And that's if he chooses to. So right now we see him counting all the energies. George knows how many energies he's played, so he's probably just counting. Trying to see if there's any prized, what he has in his hand, what's in the discard and deck. The crazy thing about this Metagross, yes, you can be careless with energies, but you always want to know what your energy count is. Where are my energies? What can I use? What can I bring back? He attaches from hand and does the ability twice, attacking for 150 damage onto this Turtonator, who has an HP of 190. So right now George is 40 short. Either JJ knocks something out right now, or George can literally just retreat into this Lele, attack it. So he draws, passes. He does not have anything to work with. I feel so bad for JJ. You know, he played well. He just couldn't draw into what he needed. Alright guys, please go hit on the like button if you enjoyed this tabletop match. Subscribe if this is your first time here. Remember, train on.